Warning: attract hungry or desperate buyers or perish. Hi. Today we'll discuss how to do it using my 3-step niche marketing plan. Attracting hungry or desperate buyers is no longer an option, but a must if you want to achieve long-term success. Why? Because the online marketplace continues to grow more with new and sharper competition. The days of slapping up a website, blog, or email campaign and expecting hordes of people to rush in is long gone. One of the last chances for the little guy or gal to make a mark in the online world is to find a way to attract hungry or desperate buyers. No matter how great your product or service is, if you can't attract hungry or desperate buyers, you're almost dead in the water. In fact, any business or individual who can find an efficient way to attract hungry or desperate buyers can leapfrog over bigger and better financed competition. It's not always easy to do without a solid plan of action. But it's worth the time and effort. Why? Because hungry or desperate buyers have been responsible for more successful businesses, products, and services than any other factor. In fact, most companies spend more on trying to find and attract hungry or desperate buyers than any other expense by far. Why? Because they're the lifeblood of any successful business, old or new. But unfortunately, unless a business has an enormous amount of money, marketing skills, and resources, it's getting harder for the average or small business to pay others to find hungry or desperate buyers for them. Ironically, many companies have gone broke because they underestimated the cost of paying to find hungry buyers or desperate buyers. But what if you could find a solid plan to attract them without buying ultra-expensive software or hiring a fancy consulting firm that may or may not work? Do you think the person or company who could do that would have a major advantage over their competition who didn't know how? Before I reveal this powerful 3-step plan, first, let's define a hungry or desperate buyer first. Here's my 3 qualifying definitions. Number 1. A person or company with an immediate need to buy now. Number 2. A person or company with the available funds to buy now. Number 3. A person or company with the motivation to buy now. Most companies will spend a small fortune to attract a buyer with the above 3 qualities. In fact, many do. It's called advertising. But what about the small companies with little or no budget for slick ads or the money to hire a Top Gun copywriter? They have to get creative. Here's a simple 3-step plan of action to get you started on the road to attracting hungry buyers to sell your product or service to. 1. Stubborn problems attract hungry or desperate buyers. So, the first step is finding a stubborn problem. This is one of the easiest to solve because there are problems everywhere, which means there's opportunity everywhere when you maintain this attitude. But the hardest step is not finding a stubborn problem, but choosing and focusing on one you want to tackle. This is an important step because when you find the right problem, you have a magnet that will help you attract hungry or desperate buyers. Number 2. Solutions attract hungry or desperate buyers. Solutions is what makes hungry or desperate buyers take out their money and credit cards. Once you've completed step 1, this step is easier. Why? Because you have road signs to direct you to the solutions. For example, to find the solution to a buyer attracting problem generally falls into the following categories. Make something easier to buy, use, or repair. More convenient. More adaptable. Faster. Tastier. Bigger, stronger, lighter. Less painful. Last longer. More entertaining or amusing. More comfortable. Yes, most hungry or desperate buyers are looking for those 10 qualities in any product or service they buy. Think about it, just one quality has created fortunes for many alert marketers. This is the final piece to the formula for attracting hungry or desperate buyers. This is where most people fall down or drop the ball. This is the action part of the formula. Guerrilla marketing relies on timing, creativity, and efficient implementation rather than a big marketing or ad budget. That's what makes the 10 qualities above so effective. They've created fortunes, even whole industries, so don't take the above list lightly. Number 3. Creative guerrilla marketing attracts hungry and desperate buyers. The advantage of guerrilla marketing benefits small businesses. Why? Because a small business can react faster to consumers' changing needs than a large corporation. A small business can also put plans into action faster than larger businesses. Guerrilla marketing is the think outside the box form of marketing that helps level the playing field, even if a company has a limited budget. So, take the time to add these tips to your niche marketing strategy. You'll be glad you did. Thanks for listening.